Vanessa, Mark, I can tell you that rescinding the shelter-in-place request is a huge relief for the people living here because this was a huge concern for them over the last few days. You know, they really weren't able to fully process their grief or their loss to the community because, you know, they've also been dealing with the fear of this ongoing manhunt. But at least now this is leaning towards getting back to some sense of normalcy. It's a community in shock and in fear.
We can't live like this. When's it going to end? So I'm tired of it.
Linda Twitchell and Terry Clark are lifelong residents of Lewiston. They describe their hometown as ordinarily quiet and tight-knit. But for the last 3 days, they've been on edge as the manhunt for the mass shooting suspect continues. Are you fearful now just being outside like you've been sitting here?
Every time we see a car go by, we think, you know, if that's coming. You never know. We don't know where he is.
I'm close to the house, and I lock my door, and that's where I stay. I don't feel safe.
Today, we saw many businesses in Lewiston closed. The streets eerily quiet as people are still being urged to stay inside. Today, law enforcement acknowledged the toll the lockdown is taking on residents and urged them to remain patient.
We know that a shelter-in-place order in general, similar to orders around COVID, can have some negative impacts on families and go to school and businesses and all those other things.
Even in the face of turmoil, signs of solidarity are all over the city. They read Lewiston Strong on handmade banners and signs. What does that mean to you when you see those signs?
We're all going to stick together. We're all going to help each other out.
And police are warning residents that it could still likely take a few more days for them to finish processing and gathering all of the evidence at the shooting scene. So that means this crime scene tape is likely to stay up for at least a few more days. And it really is just another reminder for the people here in Lewiston of the ongoing chaos. Reporting live in Lewiston, Maine tonight, I'm Samantha Manning for your local station, Boston 25 News.
Sam, thank you. And tonight we continue to mourn and honor the victims in this massacre. As we hear more of their stories, it really begins to put into focus the human toll this tragedy has taken. The youngest victim was just 14 years old. Aaron Young was enjoying an evening at Lewiston's bowling alley with his dad. The two never made it home Wednesday night. And here are pictures of some of the victims. Many of them are remembered as heroes for jumping into action to try to stop the gunman. Another was a well-known American Sign Language interpreter in Maine. And another just celebrated his daughter's second birthday 2 weeks ago. It's just heartbreaking. We'll continue to learn more about the victims in the days ahead. Stay with your local station as we honor them and share their stories. And if you have any information